Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce myself. My name is Vina Nurita Zain, and you can call me Iswina. Today I will lesson about pronoun. First, definition of pronoun. A pronoun is a word that is used instead of a noun or a noun phrase. Pronouns are often used to refer to a noun that has already been mentioned. The function of pronoun to avoid repeating a noun or phrase mentioned at the beginning. Pronouns are divided into three. First, personal pronoun. In grammar, a word such as I and they refers to a person in speech or in writing. Biasanya personal pronoun digunakan untuk menggantikan subjek atau kata ganti orang. 2. About reflection pronoun. Pronoun that replace self. 3. Possessive pronoun. Possessive pronoun biasanya digunakan untuk menyebutkan kepemilikan atau kepunyaan. First, our lesson about personal pronoun. Subjective personal pronoun is the meaning personal pronoun to be subject in sentence. The pronoun is I, you, they, we, she, he, it. Example, he is a politician. 2. She brings my book. 2. About objective personal pronoun. The meaning is pronoun to be object in sentence. The pronoun is me, you, us, them, her, him, it. Example, he lent me 2 interesting books, and Arina brings my book for me. So, about reflexive pronoun. In simple terms, this pronoun has the addition of self or selfless to be object or subject used in a sentence. Self biasanya digunakan untuk kata ganti bentuk tunggal, sedangkan selfless digunakan untuk bentuk jamak. Example, my to be myself, your to be yourself, them to be themselves, him himself, her herself, and ourselves. Example in a sentence, I'm going to buy myself new jeans. Myself is the reflection pronoun from my. So she asked herself why she was easy to be panicked. Herself is reflection pronoun from word her. 3. About possessive pronoun. Possessive pronoun is a pronoun that is used to express ownership or possession. Possessive pronoun divide into 2. First, dependent pronoun and independent pronoun. Dependent pronoun. The meaning is pronoun that depend or cannot stand alone, need the addition of a noun. For example, my, your, our, and their. Dependent pronoun artinya adalah kata ganti yang bergantung atau tidak bisa berdiri sendiri dan diperlukan penambahan kata benda sebagai keterangan selanjutnya. Independent pronoun. The pronoun meaning is that depend or can stand alone. No need the addition of a noun. Example, mine, yours, ours, theirs, hers, and his. Independent pronoun adalah kata ganti yang dapat berdiri sendiri, artinya tanpa membutuhkan kata benda. Example of possessive pronoun. That is her car, and this one here is my car. My car, the meaning is dependent pronoun, and car adalah kata benda sebagai kata keterangan selanjutnya, karena kata my tidak bisa berdiri sendiri, maka diperlukan car sebagai kata keterangan selanjutnya. And that is her car, and this one here is mine. Mine adalah bentuk kata independent pronoun karena dapat berdiri sendiri. Example 2. Let's see is left arm is longer than your arm. Your arm Kata your tidak bisa berdiri sendiri, artinya diperlukan kata benda yaitu arm. Let's see if that arm is longer than yours. Kata yours dapat berdiri sendiri karena kata yours merupakan kata dari independent pronoun. Next lesson about indefinite pronoun. Indefinite pronoun do not refer to a particular person, place, or thing in English. In English, there is a group of indefinite pronouns that are formed with the quantifier and distributive and begin with any, some, every, and no. And the side is indefinite pronoun. Any is anyone, anybody, anything, anywhere, and anytime. No. For people is no one, nobody, and for thing, nothing, for place, nowhere, and for time, no time. Some. Someone, somebody, something, somewhere, and sometime. And every. For people, everyone, everybody, and for thing, everything, for place, everywhere, and time is every time. Next, about example indefinite pronoun, some. The word some and usually to be positive sentence. Example, somebody calls me. There is someone in the living room. I have something to tell you. Next is every. The word every usually for positive, negative, and narrative sentence. Example, everybody know me. Everyone doesn't like me. Does anyone have a great time? Jadi every merupakan kata yang bisa digunakan dalam bentuk positif, negatif, dan naratif. Next, about any, for negative and narrative sentence. I don't think anyone is at the office. Does anyone call me? And anything that I did, not all people like it. Kata any biasanya digunakan untuk kata negatif dan pertanyaan atau naratif. No, and usually for positive sentence dan kalimat pasif yang memiliki makna negatif. The example is, nobody loves me, no one loves me, and there's nothing I should care about. This is only what can I give. Thank you for your attention and see you. Goodbye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.